Morning, everybody. Hope you all slept well and had pleasant dreams last night. Today I'm going to be reviewing trades for the 27th, and we are just jumping straight into it today. So let's go ahead and get this party started. So it looked like it was kind of double topping on me right there. That's why I got in. Saw some resistance. I then added to it right there as the resistance continued and it wicked. Then I had to get stopped out there. So I want to pause it and analyze this trade real quick. This trade, yeah, I saw some resistance at this level. Then when it retested it and was kind of pulling back, it kind of supported my thesis that we had resistance there. But if I look at it again, it's also looking pretty bullish, and it's staying above this EMA that I have. I believe that's an EMA, and it's looking bullish. It made a higher low here, so it's looking good. This wasn't a super good short trade, and I wish I would have taken a step back and waited a little bit more for the setup to play out. So after I got out of that trade, I then noticed the bear flag forming on SPY, so I got back in when it hit and got rejected at that high. That's when I jumped in, and I also added to my position. Jumped in with 3 contracts, then added 1 too, as I like the setup a whole lot. It looks really good. Now I was just letting it play out, adjusting my stops. I put a stop in right there at my first PT, and I set it. And then I go and I try to cancel it here. I'm not quick enough to cancel it, but I was trying to cancel it because I still love this setup. I love this setup. I like how it looks, very bearish, and I think we're going to break down and test these lower days. But I was just sticking to my plan, and then I wanted to change my plan, but I wasn't quick enough, so I got filled right there, which is unfortunate, but I stuck to my plan, which was good. I just need to set, I think, better PTs, better price targets for myself. I think having one at low day would have been a really good price target to initially start getting out of, and then holding the other 2 for the bigger moves. Okay, now I'm just making and adjusting my stops. I'm modifying my stops as it drops. And so as the SPY continues to drop, I'm slowly in increments increasing my stop and modifying it. I got stopped out right here. And this right here was a good lesson too. If y'all weren't watching yesterday, this continued to make low. It broke out of here, made new lows, and continued to just dump like a big deuce. What I learned from this trade in particular, this could have been my big trade for the day, but I messed it up. I need to set better price targets for myself, and I need to let my winners work. I need to set my stops a little looser too. If I would have set both of my stops, if I would have set them a little looser and had them a little more flexible, given them a little more breathing room, then they would have not triggered my stops and would continue to fall. So I need to remember that, to set a little looser stops to give them some wiggle room and to allow my winners to continue to work if the momentum is still there. This is close to power hour. I got in and quickly got stopped out of this trade within seconds. So that wasn't too fun. But I only went in with 1 contract, so didn't risk a whole lot. I saw that we made a higher low right here. We bounced off, and we're making another higher low right here. It looks like a little bull flag, which I liked. So I took it right here, and then it hit my stop, and I got out. So fine with that. Just unfortunate, but thought it was an okay setup. Then I saw another wedge pattern forming, and I like this too. So I got in right there. And then I get stopped out right here, got out, stuck to both my plans, executed those trades pretty well. They didn't go in my favor, but I executed them well, stuck to my plans, which was good. So now to review the opportunities that we saw, hindsight being 2020, that we wish we could have taken. With SPY, here's the bull flag forming, here's the short that I liked, that I actually got in. I like this short a whole lot. The top, it hit this top 3 times. And usually I like to get in when it hits the 3rd time, whether it be the bottom or the top. I like that the 3rd time's the charm. Also, it kind of gave me another entry here. Popped up, came back. It is testing this kind of second pivot where it hit, bounced off, then broke out, and then pulled back below it. Testing it, pulled back, tested it again right here, and pulled back. So I thought this would have been a good entry to go short as well. Right here, I like to go in long here. Pulled back, made a low a day, consolidated, pulled back again, tested that low a day, kind of broke it, but we didn't have any follow through. Bounced up, tested it again, and bounced up. We had no follow through, so that would have been a good indication of buyers stepping in, and we could see a potential squeeze. Then on triple Q, I like this entry on triple Q. I didn't really see a pretty bull flag, not like SPY. SPY formed a nice bear flag. I didn't see really any pretty bear flag on triple Q, but I did like this entry right here. So we pulled back, kind of tested this area, and then pulled back under it. Then we pushed up. We got above it briefly, pulled back, tested it, pulled back, and tested it again, and then pulled back. Not a whole lot of consolidation, not a whole lot of time to get a good entry here, but if you're quick and if you notice it and see it, you can get in right here in one of these 2 candles, probably the second one as it's pulling back, and just verifying resistance. So that would have been a good entry. And then a couple of good longs I saw. Set a low a day, consolidated, and then tested that low a day, pushed up, and then tested it, made a higher low here. Actually made a higher low. Would have liked to get into this higher low, and then holding for this little gap up. Okay, now to get into the count. So yesterday we were plus 15, today we're plus 47. Pretty good little winning streak we got going here. Different for sure, so that's good. Okay, for the start of the account, we're down 526 now, which is not as bad as it was yesterday. Here's our P&L. Kind of going up and down. Consolidating a little bit. Hopefully we get a nice little breakout here towards the upside. That would be nice. Here is it for the month of September. We got 3 more days to shrink this down. Maybe end the month green, which would be pretty exciting. But we're keeping this number pretty small, which is good. Here is our cumulative P&L for the month of September. We're taking okay setups, and we're sticking to our plans now. We just got to make better plans. We got to let our winners work, and we got to take quality setups, zoom out, notice things going on, and then look at both SPY and QQQ to support or negate what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully the next video I post will be a green day too. That'd be amazing. Maybe we can end the month green. That'd be a nice little milestone there, having the first green month. If y'all have any questions, please comment them down. I am by no means an expert, as you can tell by my P&L, but I am learning, and I hope y'all are learning alongside me, and I do know some things. I just, the P&L is a work in progress, and we're working on that. So thanks, and I'll see y'all in the next video.